Hello and welcome to MoreBikes. We're here for the launch of this Honda's new Transalp XL750. We've had a great day riding it on tarmac and trails and putting it through its paces. First, let's have a little run through some of the specs. The engine and the chassis is ripped pretty much from the new Hornet. So there's a 755cc, 80 brake horsepower, 55 pounds-foot of torque, loads of usable torque, but there's a peaky top end and it's a really thrilling, satisfying thing to use. We've got shower suspension at the front, we've got a Pro-Link swing arm at the rear, we've got Nissan brakes front and rear, and we've got a whole host of electronics. Yeah, Honda's done a really great job with this new bike. It's obviously a very busy marketplace. There's a lot of competition for the new Transalp, but it's kind of a different proposition to lots of those bikes. This Transalp is a fantastic road bike with a little bit of off-road ability. And in truth, I think that makes a lot of sense. When you think about the amount of off-road riding people are going to actually be doing, the Transalp probably fits the bill. The standard bike, so it's worth mentioning just also that this has got a few extra trick bits and pieces on it, so it's not standard. So you've got an additional bash plate, you've got sort of rally style foot pegs, you've got a quick shifter, which is fantastic, by the way. That's ripped straight from the Fireblade, and it's slick, smooth, really lovely. Engine protectors, there you've got to pay extra for those essentially. And there's Honda's made sure there's loads of different options. So you've got 5 packs to choose from, or you can go in and pick specific stuff to kind of kit the new Transalp, make it to the bike that you want it to be essentially. So yeah, I mean we've done about 180k today, 8k off-road. It was a bit wet and miserable this morning to start with, but it handled really well. You'd expect probably a little bit of vagueness from a 21-inch front, but there's there's none of that. It was really planted, really stable, and the Metzler Karoo Street tyres offer loads of grip. They're way better. It was way better than I thought it would be. The motor is probably the highlight. It's just worth mentioning that the motor is really good. I know lots of people, you've probably heard about the Hornet already, and people are raving about it and saying the motor is really good. It is really good. I don't know how it works in that naked bike package, but it works in an adventure bike package. I think Honda are probably onto a winner. There's a lot of appetite for these middleweight adventure bikes at the moment. I think probably the Transalp is sort of perfectly placed to appeal to a lot of people. But yeah, obviously this is just a first impressions. I'm rambling at the end of a long day on the road, but there will be a full review in the next issue of Motorcycle Sport and Motor, and a short first impressions in the next issue of MoreBikes. So if you want to find out my full thoughts, in-depth feedback, and really get under the skin of the bike, then be sure to pick up a copy of either of those.